Learning to communicate, to understand the expressed thoughts of others, and to convey one's own thoughts is an essential part of education. Students are engaged in communication virtually all day, whether through listening, speaking, writing, or reading. A child has a communication disorder when she has significant difficulty understanding, formulating, or expressing a message. Through this presentation, we will talk about the problems, the causes, and the types of therapy that help children with speech and language problems. There are 3 types of communication problems. 1, an articulation problem. 2, a fluency disorder. And lastly, an expressive language problem. An articulation problem is a difficulty forming sounds, syllables, or words. The child's speech may sound garbled and hard to understand. The listener is likely to be distracted from what she says by how she says it. A child with a fluency disorder experiences a disruption in the flow or rhythm of their speech. A voice disorder may take the form of a difficulty with the pitch, intensity, or quality of a person's voice. A student with an expressive language problem may exhibit some of the following characteristics: is hesitant to participate in class, ask a question, or initiate a conversation, prefers to use gestures rather than words, speaks in short, simple sentences without expanding on ideas. Children learn to talk by listening to the speech of others and then trying out what they hear. Certain factors can interfere with their progress, notably a problem with hearing. A communication disorder may be the primary problem, or it may be secondary to other problems including brain injury, mental retardation, autism, and cerebral palsy. Because of the potential impact of a speech or language problem on the student's social and emotional development, it is important that she receive help as early as possible. Ask yourself the following questions in deciding whether or not your child may have a speech and language problem. The speech and language evaluation will include an assessment of the child's oral muscles required for speech, her ability to pronounce a variety of sounds, the intelligibility of her speech, and her receptive and expressive language skills. The therapy will focus on the weaknesses identified by the evaluation. The following gives an overview of how therapy works based on the 3 communication problems. Communication includes both speech and language, and the 2 are distinct. Speech is the oral form of communication, while language comprises not only the words one says, but also an agreed-upon set of rules for combining these words to convey information or ideas.